Hi, it's Eveinstein. Happy New Year. Can you see this says happy? HAPPY NEWYEAR. Happy New Year. I just saw a video that said, when was Jesus really born? And I thought to myself, Jesus hasn't been born. He's in my womb. I think we're having a do-over because, well, let me just finish with this video, but let me just say the nativity is happening all over again. The Son and I have conceived a child, is Jesus Christ, being as Charan Singh, now being as Ian Gruwall, Birdsong. Okay, I don't know when he's going to be born. That's entirely up to him, I think. Alright, so the Supernatural. This is the album Supernatural. It says Edwin Birdsong, lyrics by Michelle Birdsong, Edwin Birdsong's Image by Michelle Birdsong. Supernatural. Edwin Lee Birdsong was General Robert E. Lee, who earned a reputation as a skilled tactician. He was the commander of Confederate States Army during the American Civil War. Edwin's tactics was to be a competitor, even toward his wife Michelle, and the next birth that he had. He made it so she won WON nothing from working with him. Indeed, after she helped him get what he wanted, which was to earn money with his music, he ruined her life to fulfill his fantasy. This clue was given to me by Gurinder Singh Dhillon, being as Jesus Christ. Edwin wanted a big family. 7 or 8 girls had already said he was their baby's father, but he still did what her mother, Timothy's mother had warned her he would do. He took the affection, the loyalty, the respect, and presence from their mother of their children, because he kept all the money from his success for himself. He could buy the love of all those people called his children, including his real son, Singh Birdsong, his only biological son. Timothy's mother, Miss Frog, had told her, "You're going to do all the work. Then when the children are older, he's going to take them from you." Timothy wanted to be part of a happy family more than anything. Growing up, she was filler. That's right. Did you see The Singing Detective on PBS? That was a funny series. They talked about padding and filler. People who aren't really important. She was filler when she was growing up. She was not important to her family. It was known that her sister Helen was her mama's favorite. And there was no father to love her. She prayed for a father every night. And sure enough, 60 years later, she found a father here at St. Francis of Assisi, Residence 3. There he is. This Milton Harris. He bears King George V, Homer, and John Milton. And he's a wonderful father. He listens to me. He's so smart. He knows more than I know. The only person I've ever met, except Gurinder Singh and Charan Singh, then anymore. All right, so let's continue. So, after their children got taken, 2 more girls said he was the father of their children. She was still married to Edwin when this happened. Of course, Michelle has found out from the spirit world. They know everything about the physical world. that Edwin's only biological child is his son with Michelle Birdsong sing Birdsong. The same is true for Edwin's friend and Michelle's husband, Stevie Wonder. 8 or 9 or 10 girls say Stevie's their father. In fact, only Robin Michelle Birdsong is Stevie Wonder's child. She, T. Michelle Birdsong, can read energy. She can see the invisible spirits, and they told her. Edwin Birdsong, when he was something aside and her alive. When Edwin Birdsong was alive and they were writing songs together, he handed her a song title with a couple of sentences and asked her to write more words to make sense of it. The title was, I Believe in the Spirit of Judo. She didn't want to write anything like that. It sounded to her like he was saying, I believe in the spirit of feces. Let's decode the word. F for feelings, E for EYES, feelings, eyes and ears. Shit. C, shit. Stevie's hit. Very superstitious, was written at the request of an artist. He asked Steve to write him a song. The song came out so good, Stevie went back on his word and kept the hit for himself. That's bullshit, right? His word is bullshit. He told me twice, he called me on the phone and told me he was sending money because I was living on Social Security, and he had me keeping his Sabrina Wright's daughter, Lyric, who he calls his other daughter. She's attempted suicide, and so he had me keeping her because her manager was beating her up. So she was staying at my apartment, and like I said, I couldn't afford, really, to feed her. I gave her my bedroom, my phone, my TV, and there was no money. She was just costing me money. I spent $150 getting her things from her manager in Jersey, and Steve called and said, I'm going to send you money. I'm going to have my banker call you, send you money. He sounds so convincing. Nothing. Not a penny. So his word is not. I don't know if he forgets or because if I don't write things down, I don't remember them. He can't write things down. Maybe that's why. Okay, so Edwin recorded the song Spirit of Judo on his album with Michelle's Lyric, and the album's called What It Is. This is the album. Okay. What It Is. Once again, as a behind-the-scenes great woman, Michelle was left out of the big time and remained an angel without a body, a nobody. Because of greed, Eddie Wright's horrible greed reminded me of why I was on the Satmar path found by Tulsi Sahib. That's T. Michelle Birdsong. One of the worst qualities a person can have is greed. Edwin wanted to bring the woman who said the time he slept with her and she said, I didn't finish. She said Singh wasn't his child, and the time he slept with her in Michelle's bed in New York, while she and her kids lived in Los Angeles, which she did not like. I don't have the same energy as the city of lost angels. The angels that left heaven, following Lucifer, abandoning God. Okay, this page is stuck together. So Michelle was in California being companion with her kids, being companion for Edwin's mother, Josephine. It does seem that Edwin got the idea that women were whores from his mother. Well, let me just finish what I'm talking about.